So the goal here is to put doors on this 2014 Ranger XP full size, and the hinge that I've attached here, I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get something solid, because behind this panel is nothing but plastic. So to show you what I did, I took the other side, that was the driver's side over there, that's on already. This is the passenger side. I made this 14 gauge steel plate that I bolted through this framework here. See, I bent it around that frame, added a little silicone to help seal it a little bit, keep it from rattling, if it could possibly, but I don't think it can. And the idea of this is I followed the contour of this first flat piece that the hinge goes. This piece I made 10 inches long, and the trick is you need to have 1 inch to the outside edge of this and 1 1/8 inches to the outside edge of it at the lower end, so that it actually makes contact with that plastic piece that comes across here, goes in and back out. That's laying on the floor down there. Once that piece is in, you can drill through your hinge and through the plastic, and then through that 14 gauge piece of steel, and pop rivet the hinge in, and it's much more rigid than just doing it on the plastic door. I don't know if this video is helpful, but I had no idea how to do it, so I thought I'd share what I know. Because like I said, the hardest part was knowing where or how to measure back to this piece to where you would actually get metal in with that other flange. So you can see this comes out, it's about 3/8 of an inch from this edge to the inside of this edge, which leaves just enough room to put those pop rivets in here and have something stable to hook to. This piece of 14 gauge is at the bottom, it's like 5 inches wide, and then I put this, it's a 1 inch by 1 inch bend on there. This actually tucks in behind that side and actually creates a very nice mounting piece for the hinge. As you can see, as this piece slides in, that formed piece goes right up against my metal plate. So to wrap it up, this piece of J-channel has to be up against the from the inside of that piece of whatever that is, 1 1/2 or 1 3/4 inch tube, has to be out at the top at like 4 3/4, and down at the bottom like 3 3/4. So that's where that, or some other type of metal flashing, has to be in order for that to mount tightly so you can put your hinge on. you'll notice I did put a couple of notches in this because there are welds with another piece of metal on here. So I had to make a couple of notches to get that thing to fit. But all's well. Getting ready to put it back together.